Alright folks, it's Chris back again for 500 Days of Slammer with me, the Fat Dad, which is not getting any easier to say. But it's been away for a while now. The little girl is 7 weeks old. Hopefully she will consider sleeping through the night at some point because I am shattered. Not as tired as Mum, but it's a little bit punishing. And so what have I got to report today? Well, I managed my gym session earlier this morning. It was my first leg day. I was probably a little over cautious because I have a tendency to cramp in my hamstrings. I enjoyed the squats actually. I didn't squat a huge amount of weight, but I think that my form is pretty decent, so hopefully I'll see some major kind of improvements in that area. I have after Friday's back workout. I've really struggled with a tightening in the lower back area. It's incredibly sore to kind of move around and stand up. Certainly a twinge. So I don't know if I was over ambitious with the forward barbell row, but it's caused me a little bit of discomfort over the last couple of days, so I think I will take that significantly easier when we come round. But all in all, it's been quite a successful week. It's now been 7 days. In the last 7 days I've exclusively only taken on board water, so no tea, no coffee, no juices, just water. The only other liquid I'm picking up is either in soup or with my breakfast. I tend to have porridge with milk in the morning. I do have the Fat Boy mug. I think this bad boy holds over a litre, just over a litre, 1.25. Picked that up for the honeymoon 5 years ago. The intention of filling it with beer, and now I'm shifting at least 3 of those during a working day, plus the water that I drink at home. I should be feeling superhuman right now, but with the injury and a few other bits and the tiredness, I'm waiting to see those major health benefits kick in. You know, week's worth of water. I should have flawless skin and beautiful hair. I should be doing adverts for Oil of Ulay and Head and Shoulders. But as it stands, I'm walking around like Samuel Eto'o, celebrating his last goal for Chelsea. But I'll keep at it, and I will be back in touch, and hopefully when the 500 days are up, you won't recognise me. Okay, stay frosty.